Hello everyone, my name is Tan France. You may know me from the likes of Next in Fashion or Queer Eye, but today I'm letting you in on my most personal project yet, the build of my dream home right here in Salt Lake City. I'm gonna take you through to the likes of my spice kitchen, my cottage, my closet, the exterior, interior, and pretty much everything in between. You are gonna love it. Join me, won't you? Rob and I have been together for 15 years. Maybe it's 16. We can't ever keep track. We don't want to lose what makes us us. And so when it came to planning the primary suite, the main goal for us was to have our own space. We want to at least feel like if we can't go out for date night, we've got our own space in this house that's just about me and him.
I'm Tom Fox with the Fox Group.
And I'm Kara Fox. Welcome to our office. We are helping Tan and Rob build their dream home. Yay, welcome.
Hello, Kara. Hi, thank you for having us.
Tan and Rob, they both have such creative minds.
We have both of their backgrounds coming together in all these beautiful details.
Our job is the fun part. We just get to take all this great information and just roll it out into the home.
I'd been stalking the Fox Group Instagram for a really long time. And so we knew that they were going to be able to execute what we wanted. We sat down with Tom and Kara last year to talk through every one of the designs that Rob and I had come up with, and then to see how that would work in real life. Because Rob and I are not professionals, just really passionate and really particular. Should we talk about primary bedroom, bathroom, how this is all gonna flow?
Yes, please.
Look, every bedroom is really important, but this is our space. Like, I wanna really make sure the detail is perfect.
But I want a section where we can just kind of close off.
Yeah.
A little retreat in the house that feels like you're out in the country.
But cozy.
But
like,
cozy.
really cool.
I don't want a large space.
So, I would love to talk about the fireplace. I like
want a
the
little
character of something that feels a little more
Charming.
charming and not
Smaller.
so
Yeah.
cumbersome.
So it's
More quaint.
It's not like a feature on the wall. Is there a way to do a custom, like, curved stone surround?
We don't want a mantle. So this for the bed, what if that whole piece at the back were wood? The
Like
floor.
connected to the wall, so it's like a built-in.
And then the nightstand are actually part of that back piece,
So built onto it.
built onto it. If we have the middle section a little higher, so
Okay.
it separates out the shape of the bed.
love that.
And then when it comes to flooring, something comfortable under my
Carpet
feet.
for sure.
So English carpet is dense like this. Perfect.
Tighter, okay.
From the bedroom, obviously, then leads to the bathroom. In the middle, he's always wanted a bathtub in an alcove.
I don't know if it's 50s or something like that, but it almost seemed like there were 3 pieces.
Really want wooden floors.
Are you a messy bather?
No,
Do you splash a lot?
we're not messy.
And for ultimate luxury, 2 sinks.
PSA for you kids at home. Happy marriage means that certain things have got to be separate. If we are sharing a space when we're away in a
Dan
hotel,
loves his stuff to be arranged just so.
Perfectly.
And he knows if they're moved. So I can't move any of his stuff. I'm a little more haphazard. I'm not saying that it's messy.
separate sinks has always worked for us.
Oh, yeah,
That's
of
how we've
course.
stayed married for 15 years.
And that's why we need this bathroom.
Yes.
Perfect. We will create that retreat.
Basically, if we end up divorced, it's because you screwed up the
There was too much
That's
crossover
too
in
much
that
pressure.
bathroom.
Yeah.
Thanks for the pressure.
You're welcome. We broke ground last fall. I got to see it dug, framing, and it was the best feeling. It finally felt real after all those months of planning, all those months of permits. We finally saw something real, tangible. Okay, we are now gonna show you the primary suite that I think is perfection. We wanted something cozy, right?
Cozy, definitely. I don't like a wide open bedroom because
No.
then I feel far too exposed.
We don't like a big bed. We want to sleep close to each other. I still love my husband all these years on.
We're corner sleepers, so if it's a king bed, we're just too
far away.
apart.
And now I want to show you this primary bathroom space. We have our own separate vanities, which we've never had before.
never.
The space behind you is Rob's closet.
This is my closet, in quotes. I'll
Yes.
take up a quarter of it, and then it'll be Tan's, like, ready to wear everyday closet,
He
I'm
says
sure.
it as if.
Whatever. You can't tell me that you're going to go all the way downstairs
I
after
will.
you shower to change your clothes.
Watch me.
And then come back upstairs.
You know how stubborn I am. I'm going to do that just to prove a point. I should also make it clear, he doesn't have enough clothes to fill this closet. So we may as well fill the rest of it with my stuff. Anyway, I'm going to bring in the lovely Cara and Tom Fox, who are going to articulate just how the design's going to go in here.
As you guys can see, the framing just finished. And so
Yes.
all kind of the fun parts start to come in. The plumbing, the electrical, all the mechanical, and the windows and different things like that.
I love that you consider
Of wire.
that fun parts.
Well, it's fun for me. Sorry, I'm a
all
little
the
geeky
wires
about
are
that.
in.
It's just all the behind the scenes that start to create the fun.
Yeah.
But the bathroom, the layout, as we've talked about the tub, it's central. It just fits seamlessly and it's really balanced. The
And
space.
you love symmetry more than anyone I know.
I love symmetry, but I love more than symmetry is I love balance. So when
Yeah.
you walk into space, one side isn't too heavy, or there's a rhyme and reason to that.
I can't remember how you articulated it, but whenever you look through a room, you want to see something.
There's
He calls it his sight line.
It's a sight line. Yeah, so when you turn into the bathroom, you're perfectly like symmetrical on this double door right
Yeah.
here. But then also when you're sitting here, you feel that sight line as well.
This Degone paper I know is going to go on those walls outside of the closet, but is that also going to happen over the vanity?
We'll have the mirror built in, and then we'll have space on the sides for the Degorne.
That wall will be full mirror.
Yes.
Okay,
Kind of
lovely.
a casing around it.
Gorgeous.
great.
Okay.
How do you like the paper?
Only issue with is I love Degone paper, you know, always. I'm not the biggest fan of the sheen.
Yeah, I agree. Like the metallic, the
Yeah.
pearlescent
Yeah.
sheen. It's beautiful, absolutely
Beautiful, but it
lovely.
feels a little
it's
too
not
modern
what we're
for
gonna
our
go. It's
home.
not
A
what
little
we're
too
going
shiny.
for.
We can definitely take that down to a matte.
Maybe a little lighter on the color,
Like a creamier
like a
color.
creamier color for the
Yep.
back.
Okay, I'll make note of that.
Okay, should we talk about the decor in the primary suite?
Let's do it.
Let's do
Okay,
it.
great.
You enter the primary suite on this amazing view.
Who I think is
Pretty
important.
special.
When he talks about the view, he's talking about that view. Like that view, possibly the most beautiful view you'll ever see. It's completely unobstructed.
Off to the side, we'll have this built-in bed.
Yep.
You'll have the side tables built into the bed, just like you were talking. And then
Yes.
perfectly centered on the bed will be this really unique, quaint little fireplace.
We're gonna bring in a really beautiful green marble stone that kind of ties in with the
Yeah.
wall covering.
Yeah.
I'm desperate to see that fireplace in real life. I
Yeah.
think it's going to be absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. And then this is one of my favorite parts of this
This was
room.
my idea. Yeah.
Excuse me. What?
Go on.
Tell me. I don't know what you're going to say.
No, I thought you were laughing about the beam sticking out.
I was
no.
talking about the balcony.
That's mine. No, the balcony was your idea.
I always wanted a balcony. I wanted a balcony.
tried to
for my
steal
house.
that
I
one
know.
from you.
I was like, don't come for me.
So good.
Although I know, again and again, we were talking about symmetry. I love that it's not symmetrical, that we now have a balcony on one side of the house. The fact that we will get to walk out of this every morning and have coffee
Yeah.
on that balcony is just a dream. We've worked so hard on the design of this space. I cannot wait to see it brought to life. We could not be more excited.
I'm thrilled.
It's going to be
It's
amazing.
gonna be spectacular. Can't wait to see that come to life.
I can't. Let's get to it, Cara.
Do it. To work.
So I am on my way to the property, the build. I've not seen the house within the last couple of months. Really want to see the bathroom, which has 3 arches for the shower, bath, and toilet closet. And I also really want to see the flooring. Timeline has always been an issue with this build. I need to be in for the holidays. I've got family coming from the UK. I've got friends coming. Everyone's already planning on being here. I need to meet this deadline.
The deadline, we're going to be great. But I just don't want to hurry it up and get it done. I want to get it done the right way.
Okay, primary suite. Amazing progress. It looks incredible. So much better than I thought we were going to be.
Good.
But my concern is this. No, you didn't let me finish.
Shoot. Let's hear it.
We're still like a long way away.
I call it the bland to beauty stage, where we're at. Very bland right now. Wait for a few weeks. Beauty.
So the gorgeous stuff's almost here. Now it's going to go up.
Yes.
I don't need to panic.
You don't need to panic. We've got it. We've got it.
This is perfect. It just looks like a little thing we found in England. I
Right.
know it's not antique, but it looks it.
It looks antique. It's so charming.
We're still doing the surround.
You'll see just a little bit of the black metal trim, and then it'll be marble.
Great. How's paper coming along?
It's on its way, and there
Yeah.
is a lot of paper.
But
Yes.
Are we worried about the timeline?
We are a little stressed about it, but I think once we get it here, then I think our crews will get it up and it's going to look gorgeous.
This looks a little more finished than one other space I want to talk about real quick.
Let's go.
Should we go through the primary bathroom?
Let's do it.
My worry is this, Thomas.
It's what my mom says when I'm in trouble.
Well, that's you're in trouble. The floor's not even done.
Well, I'm actually glad you asked. Let me show you what we did while you were gone.
Okay. He's a beaut.
Yeah,
He's
so
a beauty.
We have this custom white oak. They're each cut specifically 18 inches for this herringbone. And see the little
Yeah.
arrow we
Yeah,
call
yeah,
it?
yeah.
Perfectly
It's centered.
centered right on your top.
Okay, no, this makes me feel better. Because this I knew was going to take a while.
it did.
And it did.
It did.
All we need to do is just do a sand and a stain. That
Yeah.
comes at the very, very end. We obviously don't want to finish the floors while we're still
Yeah.
working through the house.
Are
Perfect
you
for
concerned about this space?
Getting finished? Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It's going to be like a buzzing beehive with a million people working through this.
Yeah.
The most important thing for us is we want to get it done right for you guys.
We
So
want you happy.
That makes me happy. There is so much custom work in this house. Hello, Chris. How are you? Good to see you. I went to Chris's workshop to see just what the progress was of this millwork. Okay, we're showing me what?
This is the nightstands for your bedroom suite. We have two of them flanking the bed.
Okay, love.
This is the scallop detail that goes across the top, and this gets blended into the background of the wall, which has wall paneling that's going to be the same color, same stain, same wood.
Can we talk about the hardware?
This was the first iteration of the mesh hardware that you drew up,
Yeah, which we love.
and we tweaked it a little bit in real brass. It had a little bit of a failure there, but
It's killer though.
yeah, it's a little bit smaller scaled too.
Yeah, so it doesn't look comical. It looks really chic.
Right. And it has the hexagon and star pattern that's going to be common and throughout the house.
It's gorgeous. I wasn't expecting this at all.
This was just to add some interest to the front to give a little bit of a detail.
So it wasn't just flat.
It's exactly. So we
Yeah.
wanted to do something more decorative, add some texture to it.
Is
And-
this going to be carried through to anywhere else on the bed?
No.
Okay,
No.
okay.
It can.
Yeah.
Still not too late for that, but
Okay.
that's not the plan. So this is the rendering, and you can see where that detail.
Oh yeah, I don't think it needs to be repeated anywhere else. I like how clean that is. And this makes it look a little more classic. It could look too modern without it.
And one little secret here is this will actually be a hidden drawer. That's looking like a detail, but it will actually pop out. You swipe it to the sides. There are sensors in there that if you do that at the right timing, the right sequence, the drawer will pop open.
So I can put diamonds in there,
You can
but
put
you've
things
given
that-
away the secret and the audience now knows.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. You know, I do actually hate tech. Is there a way to open it without a dramatic dance?
There is a manual override. You have to open the drawer and reach underneath, and you click two little paddles, and
Great.
it'll pop open. Yeah.
That's probably what I'm going to do. Here's my biggest issue with tech. This eventually is going to age out or malfunction after a few years. That
Right.
just happens. That's my issue.
Well, luckily, this is such a small drawer. If it does, you can just look at it. You don't have to use it.
And if it does conk out, at least there's another way of getting in.
Correct.
I
Yep.
just don't want the only option to be tech.
Right, right.
Great. Okay. More than happy. What else are you going to show me?
So this is the reveal of the primary vanity. Very Art
that-
Deco-ish, right?
It's Art Deco and it's wicked. That is so good.
Two-tone paint to mix it up a little bit to emphasize the panel shapes. And I even went through the effort to 3D print you a couple of the preliminary designs of the hardware.
Look how good they are. That, mate, is damn good.
Imagine the stone in it, the background, the mirror, all that.
Gosh, that's nice.
So I'm going to be going shopping with Tan to find some additional pieces, things that make it feel like home. I'm really excited for that.
Thank you. Okay,
Okay.
should we talk styling?
Yes.
I want it to feel like we took over Grandma's house
Yeah.
and we left what she had up on the walls because she was so chic.
Yes.
But then we made it more modern with the furniture.
Is there anything here on this art wall that you're drawn to?
I mean, I've seen your art wall 73,000 times on my feed, so I know a lot of what you do, which is why I wanted to come and select the work.
Yeah.
Because that paper is relatively muted, it's
Yeah.
so detailed, but it's muted.
Yeah.
I kind of love the pop of that because it's
Yeah.
more saturated.
I think this is one of the most unique pieces we actually have in the shop right now. It's vintage. I feel like it's the right size.
The Degorne just needs a pop.
I will set that one aside for
Thank
you.
you. Am I right in thinking we're seeing something downstairs?
Yes, your primary bed is being made
Downstairs?
downstairs, the upholstery of it.
Can we?
Yes. This is the actual headboard that will have the batting.
Oh!
And then
So this is the size?
This fits right into the custom
Gorgeous.
wood bed.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
This is freaking me out.
So this looks a lot lighter than the sample that we
What a funny way of
selected.
saying that this is completely not the color.
This is not the color.
The headboard was going to be this persimmon color. It was like this rusty.
It's a lot like your vest.
It's like
Yeah.
an in-between of these two colors. It
Those
was
two
kind
colors,
of
yes.
orangey rusty.
At least you can feel the texture and how soft it's gonna be.
It
The
feels
feel.
gorgeous.
Then we're good. We'll just have them send the other colorway, and problem fixed. No,
Okay.
I'm actually not worried. It actually, they have it in stock. They'll send it quick.
Okay,
So,
great. Thanks
problem
so
solved.
much. I'm going to quickly run away from
Okay.
that fabric because that is worrying me a lot.
I'm just thrilled with how cozy it feels. We have the velvets, we have the linen. I think it's just important to have some brass or something that warms up the room. I think the warmth that this room has is just so cozy and inviting. At the end of the day, this is really Tan and Rob's bathroom. The kids have their own bathroom. This is their space. So we wanted to make it extra special.
Well, here it is.
Your face says it all. Do you remember when we decided we wanted to do a built-in? I know we went back and forth on whether this color would work for this space.
When
Yeah.
you pulled out the orange, I was concerned.
You were already
Yes,
concerned.
mhm.
You question color a lot.
Yeah, that's true. But it's perfect. It looks absolutely beautiful.
I wish you would trust me.
I know.
I don't know if you remember, but Chris was going to put in a secret drawer.
Okay.
But
Okay.
he was going to do this thing where you kind of do that and it opens.
Oh.
I hate tech.
I would be screaming and swearing as I was digging through the drawer for something, and this kept popping open. Yeah, that's what would happen.
That sounds like my husband. And then, you know, I love me some jewelry. That bad boy. It was
I know,
a perfect
I know.
addition.
Once again, I saw it online. I thought, I don't know. This seems like it might be too much.
I know you said it was really gaudy. I think it's perfect.
I think it's perfect.
Okay, so. Obsessed.
Beautiful, gorgeous.
I can't wait for you to be there, me to be here, and just gossip.
Now, there's something I haven't told you. So when we came up with the design, so in the movie The Shining, one of the most terrifying scenes of all time is in a bathroom.
The Los Angeles.
And the bathroom has a similar setup. That's where I saw that and I thought, that is the chicest bathroom I've ever seen.
I'm not feeling red rum in this at all.
No,
I
not
feel
at all.
great. Yeah, I think it's absolutely gorgeous. The tile work.
Unmatched.
I mean, the work, Rob, that they put into that, it's bananas. And the waterworks, faucets and stuff, just gorgeous.
Lord. Someone was asking me whose vanity is whose a couple of days
And
ago.
we have not established.
And we haven't established.
You know what? No, wait. You know what? I'm not even kidding when I say this. You can choose whatever band you want.
No,
next
I want you to
one.
point to the one that you imagined yourself at and we'll see what happens.
No, silly. I want because that'll influence. And I know you're too nice.
Oh,
that
no, it's
you
okay.
won't-
I already know which one I want to take. I just want to know if you also want
And you
that
won't
one.
care if I say
No.
that I won't. I
Okay,
want that one.
okay, I wanted that one.
Oh, yay. It's perfect. You may remember that when we were at the CS Cabinetry studio, we saw this, and I liked it, but the contrast was just too high. And so we got them to change it to this color. I love this. It's just barely there. Do you remember the issues we were having with the original of the Stagone? Almost like a metallic sheen. And
Oh yeah, it was like this pearlescent color.
it wasn't the right look for this bathroom, so I'm so glad we went with matte. And we've got so much green, so much green. I love this accent of purple. Again, I've talked about wooden floors in bathrooms a lot, and I know that it's not right for everyone. But if it's an adult bathroom only, why can't we have a wooden
Yeah.
floor? It's so much warmer. I want to be able to go from our bedroom to the bathroom without stepping from carpet onto cold tile.
And I love the color.
And the herringbone, it's so extra. Yeah. Which is so not like me. Tom, Cara. Hi. Should we talk about how this bathroom came to be?
Yes, please.
When it comes to the construction, was it shockingly complicated?
No.
That wasn't shockingly complicated.
Well, I mean, there was just a lot of detail that went into so many different things, right? Look at the cabinets, look at the arches, look at the fluting, right? The two-tone coloring on the vanities. It just takes so much time. I mean, look at every little piece to create an arch. I mean, they're such great craftsmen, right? They're in here just cutting, measuring back and forth to make sure that it's just extremely precise.
Primary bedroom?
Let's do it.
Shall we? Okay, heaven.
The dream of my dreams. So when we drew this, remember we talked about how we wanted stone surround.
Yeah.
And we just drew this up as if anything were possible, if the sky was the limit, what could we do? I'm dying to know how that
did
mantle
they-
was made.
How did you curve the
it.
top part?
Just really carefully. It's a big slab of stone. It has to be cut to precision. It has to be measured to precision.
I think if we had a very large bedroom, absolutely a big mantle makes sense.
Yeah.
I think that is gorgeous and the perfect fit in a room like this.
Yeah. Well, and you really wanted an open fireplace
Yeah.
too, which was tricky just by code.
Yeah.
And so I feel like this compromise was great because it looks old and antique even though it's new.
That
and
is
it's got
so
the
English.
glass.
Like, I used to have something like that in my first apartment in
Oh.
England.
It's simple enough, not
happy.
overbearing.
But still impactful, like really impactful.
Totally.
Tom, I need to compliment you because, look, we had very strong opinions about every little thing, but there's certain things we wouldn't have had the foresight to figure out, and that sightline is a star.
I mean, you really have four, right? When you enter the master suite,
Yeah.
you have the perfect one centered on the mirror.
Yeah.
When you turn to the right, centered on this incredible bank
Yeah.
of windows
Yeah.
out to the valley.
Yeah.
When you're in the bed, centered on perfectly on the fireplace, and your last one to your bathroom. So every place you go and look, there should
It's
be
not
like
a bad view.
Yeah.
a really great ending to the story.
And it's achieved exactly what we wanted in the house, which was to have smaller, cozier spaces without feeling closed in. So it makes it feel large,
Yeah.
but in small spaces.
We could not be happier with this space. You guys crushed it. Thank you. Thank you. We're obsessed. Like, you can tell we're obsessed.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
thank
We
you.
feel so blessed to be able to have done this. So
We
thank
love
you.
it. At some point within the next few years, we'll start to establish that this is our home.
It just feels like a project we've been working on for a long time.
We keep walking into spaces thinking, gosh, this is gorgeous. And then reminding ourselves, oh, wait, we can do whatever we want in this space.
Yeah,
Is that
he
what's-
asked the team yesterday, can I wear my shoes? It's your house, John.
Well,
It's
she's
your
wearing my
house.
I can't wait to wake up here.
I can't wait either.
That view.
Oh yeah, 10 out of 10.
Our first morning. Open that bad boy.
Yeah. Coffee on our white carpet. Yeah, it'll be great.
I won't
That'll be
spill.
me, I know.
it'll be you.
me.
My marriage to Rob France is the most important thing in my life, and it has been for the last 15 and a half years. This home, this space feels freeing for both of us and feels like the start of the rest of our lives. So we hope that what we've built here together, not just physically, what we've built here emotionally as a family, will continue on for decades to come and generations to come.